we're back with another one. This is going to be for Man of Your Word. I have expectations for this one where I have a picture in my head of how she's going to come on the beat, meaning that she's going to speak about certain things about, wanting that man, the other man, to have been a man of his word, like, and he wasn't. So that led to them divorcing and all that. So let's see what you got delivering on here, Cardi, because all your songs so far has been dope as hell. I have I have no words, okay? Let's see.
Man of my word, you used to think. Now all I do is apologize for everything.
Who is that?
How many times can I say sorry and I mean it? How many times can I take my love for you as a weakness? How many times I'm ignoring all your friends that seen it? How many times have I misunderstood the meaning of love?
Who is that? It's not like it doesn't have somebody featured on there. So I don't know who that is, but it's an interesting voice. That beat is like what is that? It's funny, I don't know these instruments. I know what they look like visually, but I don't know their name. But this is like a tropical vibe type of beat.
My eyes closed. You said you love me.
Nigga, no you don't. Last time you fucked up, said I was done. Fucked up again, I took you back, shit I was dumb. I held back for you, was really biting my tongue. Should've fell back from you, instead I gave you a son. I don't regret it, it's a blessing. Just know I learned my lesson. So stop with all that calling me and texting. All the times you say you was locked in, late night sessions, only thing they need to drop is your confessions. Nigga.
Like I said, yeah. She was going to come on here and talk about how this man was basically not being a man of his word, like saying one thing and then doing another, the complete opposite of everything that he was saying. And I mean, we have the proof. The man just did her dirty, like dirty. And it's just, she said she reached her limit with him. Was it last year? I think she said, I don't know, but that could have been a little bit later, but she was talking about how she was just over it and she couldn't take it anymore, and she was crying, and now she's over it and stuff. And I understand it, because there's only so much you can take, so much lying you can take, and I don't understand it. Like, why do y'all men feel the need to lie and lie? It makes no sense. You did some, own up to it, be a man, like, are you scared? And if you are, what are you scared of exactly? And maybe you shouldn't be considering the fact that you took action and you did these things willingly. So why are you not willingly admitting to them? That's that manipulative shit, okay?
I believed you. Don't know if I'm mad at me or you. Once upon a time, I thought I needed you. Even though I'm up, I always treat you like we even, dude. See what special treatment do? I could've cheated too.
Man of my word, you used to think. Now all I do is apologize for everything. How many times can I say sorry and I mean it? How many times can I take my love for you as a weakness? How many times I'm ignoring all your friends that seen it? How many times have I misunderstood the meaning of loving?
That's a line right there. How many times have I misunderstood the meaning of loving? Because a lot of times men take advantage of the love that women give them, to the point where they're just abusing them mentally, physically, emotionally. And they think that person's going to stick around through each and every single obstacle, and so they can do whatever they want. Little did you know, honey, little did you know. Now she's moving on, and what are you doing? You're calling her, texting her, trying to get back together and all this and all that. But you wasn't thinking about that when you was doing her dirty. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I like the fact that she featured a guy on this to sing that part. Still don't know who that is. Can't pinpoint the person's voice. But the fact that she featured a man on this to speak about what he was doing, yeah, I like that. Um, I don't know if this would be my favorite song though. Like I feel like the vocals are not hitting. So there's that. But the message nonetheless is there.
Eyes closed. You said you love me.
Nigga, no, you don't. 7 years, admit, it wasn't all bad. The skeletons in my closet too. It wasn't all bags. As a wife, I should've realized when you was hurt. But instead, I put my music first. Damn. There was things said, and that's when I heard about all these hoes and I king bad. But since I had a ring, I never wanted no ring cam. And now I got a ring on every finger, but the one on my ring hand. Shit is funny how things panned out. You was my twin, you was my person. Shit, you was me, but the evil version. I really hope you find love. I hope you find a good spirit. I hope she satisfy your needs and everything that I didn't. And I mean that it's a lot of pressure when a bitch a icon. I know things could have been perfect in a different lifetime, but I really do wish you the best. Continue being a winner. And if I had one wish, I only wish you would have been a
Man of my word. You
Damn. I like that. You know, after relationships end, a lot of times it's just really bad energy, bad love, bad, like, it's as if there was no good within that relationship, as opposed to, you know, there was good, there was bad, and the bad kind of outweighs the good for me, so I no longer want to be in this, you know. That's a lot of times that's what happens within a relationship. Everybody's bashing each other, saying this and that, but being real on this, saying, you know, I did my wrong too, um and maybe I didn't do this and I didn't do that, but you know, I was still there for you. That's real. That's real.
used to think. Now all I do is apologize for everything. How many times can I say sorry and I mean it? How many times can I take my love for you as a weakness? How many times I'm ignoring all your friends that seen it? How many times have I misunderstood the meaning of loving? My eyes closed. You said you love me.
nigga, no, you don't.
I think that's it. Okay. I like this beat. I like the beat, but I'm not a major fan of how everything was delivered on the beat. But the message was still there. The message was still giving, you know, that vulnerability of the beat itself, where it's just a chill, mellow vibe, and I'm hurt, but I'm speaking my truth and I'm owning up to what I did wrong, and you should have owned up to what you did wrong, and being a man of your word at the end of the day, because that's what comes with being in a relationship. You can't say one thing and go around and do something completely different. Like, come on. Yeah, I feel her on this for sure. You want somebody who's a man of the word, regardless of what it is that they were saying. Just, you know, own up to your shit. Do as you say you're gonna do. Say as you're going to do, you know? Yeah, this was a chill vibe. And I like that she owned up to herself and is not wishing terrible things onto Offset. Well, she might still be wishing him terrible things, but on this song, she's not. And that's respectable. So let's see what the others have to deliver. Everything so far has been, you know, flowing and giving different vibes. So let's see what else she has to deliver on the rest of the album. Stay tuned. Until then, see ya.